Greetings on this very, very cold Saturday, the 4th of January. I'm in Tinkinswood, taking a visit, having a look at the Neolithic burial chamber, which is just up here. It's in the middle of a field, somewhere in the Vale of Glamorgan. It's easy enough to find, you just got to find it online. Earlier on you would see my atmospheric shot of the crows all gathering up on the pylon there. Having their Saturday meeting, discussing what plans they have for today. But yeah, here we are. So this is a Neolithic tomb, originally built in the about 6,000 years ago. And it was said that when they excavated this in the 1900s, that they found the remains of 50 people, a loose collection of bones, etc. And then over time, it would have been reused again and again, which was common in those days for the burial of the dead. When they had a look at the bones, they discovered that some had marks on them, which suggests that they were removed after original interment and used in some other kind of ceremonies which have been lost to time, so your guess is as good as mine regarding those. But yeah, here it is. Now look at the size of that capstone. It has been said that that is the largest stone capstone in Wales, possibly UK. Don't know, I'll have to check my facts. But yeah, that weighs about 40 tons. And as usual with these ancient monuments, it would have been all constructed by hand, maybe some primitive form of I wouldn't say machinery, but you know, ropes perhaps. But yeah, look at that. So what have we got here then? Oh, there we are. I was wrong on my date. Excavated 1914 according to that stone tablet there. There does seem to be a way in. So if you hear me cry out, it's because I'm banging my head on the ceiling, because there's like a low bridge. Obviously fairly modern support stones there to keep it up, I suppose. The interior is flooded. So yeah, so this is very muddy in here. Glad I got my boots on, so I'm going to wade around the outside. But yeah, I do think like the bones of 50 individuals were found in here. Obviously indicates that they would have been stacked up at some point. And this reminds me of another long barrow we visited a few years ago down in Avebury, the West Kennet long barrow, which is around about the same time period, Neolithic time. So you can see here, obviously offerings have been made in the recent past. Got some shells and some plants, flowers being offered, which is all par for the course. And often as you see that, as you go to these sites, you'll see it with more like neo-pagans, etc., or those just interested in the past will make these offerings. So it's good to see that this site, which is Neolithic, so 6000 BC, is still in use to this day. Not for its intended purpose, obviously, thankfully. That would have been a shock, rocking up here and finding a dead body, but there we are. So, just behind the main tomb, if you just pan around here, we have this pit. Unfortunately, at this time, I don't have any further information on this for you, but if you know what this is, leave a comment in the box below for like the 2 people who watch my videos. Yeah, it's like a load of loose stones here. And then another little pit there. And there are quite a few holes in the ground. You have to watch your step as you come over here, so I don't know whether there is something beneath us or whether this is part of the initial excavation and is like a spoil heap. But if you know, leave a comment in the box below. But yeah, really cool explore. Yeah, so a really cool location, guys. One little fact before we leave. According to local folklore, if you're here on like May Day or on Midwinter's Day, you either become mad, you die, or you become a poet. So if that's a challenge you would like me to undertake and hopefully get one of, well, the only favourable option out of those three, leave a comment in the box below. On to the next. Right, here we are at the second location. This is St Lythans burial chamber, just 5 minutes down from our last location. All that remains is this part of the structure. Again, it's another burial tomb from the Neolithic period, dating to around 6000 BC-ish. And it is facing east, so that those interred would see the rising sun in hopes that their spirits may raise up. So there's not much here at all. Most of the excavation was done in 2012. But yeah, not much was found here at all, so it's just this capstone and this part of the tomb remains. As at Tinkinswood, some offerings have been made. And a coin there in this whole bag, and then this whole straight out looking at the horizon. So yeah, another cool little spot in the Vale of Glamorgan.
St Lythans, the rising sun.
And one of the tales about this place is that you make a wish here on Halloween, then it is guaranteed to become true. And then there's, on another day, if you visit, apparently these three stones, the main stones, take a walk to the river, spin around 3 times and wash themselves. I prefer to make the wish one, to be honest, so I may try that on Halloween. Let's see what happens. But thanks for watching, guys. Catch you in the next video.